Hello, Notability here, welcome to a new video. And today I have a really exciting video because I've been using my iPad Pro and my Apple Pencil for a year now, and I've used it for the whole university year, and I want to share what's good, what's bad, what I like the most, what I disliked about that experience. So yeah, if you want to know it, follow along. Okay, so here I am with my iPad, and the first thing we need to do, because it's the main thing I use as a student on my iPad, is Notability. So Notability is an app that allows you to take notes, and it actually helps you take very good notes. I am personally very perfectionist with my notes. I always want everything to be perfect, and if I have to do it 3 times I will. But I don't have the time, so most of the time I just keep with what I'm able to pick up from class. So in this app these are all my university notes. I have organized them by subjects, and I organized them by colors in those that I have passed and sadly not just passed. I also have other things here, and the personal, which is some notes I take. I actually do not take notes from my YouTube channel here because I use the Notes app for that we'll go through later. Notability is actually really simple to use, and I've been discovering many different options throughout this whole year that I have been using my iPad for. So first up, we're going to jump into a subject, for example this one, and we'll create a new note. And here we have tons of things. So here I have the main title, which is automatically placed with the date, and here I can type anything, which is great. You can also change the color. You have all these colors to choose from, the weight of the line, so this is larger than this one, for example. I normally use the second one because the first one is like so thin. Then this is to highlight, highlighter, to erase. This one is pretty great because it allows you to select something and move it wherever you want, or copy it and paste it, and many things. I use it a lot. And this one is just to scroll down with your pencil, which I never use because I can do that with my finger. This one is to go backwards, and here this is one of the best things. You can actually record something, and you see it's recording that right now, and if I type something and then stop the recording and play it down here, you will notice this went more light, and if I play it, it will automatically light up just like in the moment of the recording that I wrote this. So that's pretty great to be able to keep up with the classes. Another great thing is that you can export PDFs, where you can save it anywhere, but the thing I use the most is other apps, and you can create a PDF to share, for example via Telegram, and I can share it with my friends. Another great thing is that you can annotate PDFs, and that's especially great because sometimes I get my teachers get some stuff on the university website, some notes, and I can annotate on them. So for example, these are from subject. I can just take this here and type important, and I can highlight it. Of course, you also have all the colors for the highlighter and everything, so that's pretty great. However, probably the best feature about this, and it wasn't actually available when I first started using Notability, and it was quite a pain, it's putting 2 different notes at the same time. So for this I like to use my iPad in landscape mode, and here I can slide this here and I will get my recent notes. So for example, I have this one here and I have this one here. So I have all my notes here, and I can start typing everything I see in my notes, or even if I'm doing some exercises, I can check the solution and check where I went wrong, and that's pretty great. You can also resize both here and take one out. However, the thing I like the least about this app, that I hope gets solved soon, is that it takes up so much battery. It likes drain battery like crazy. So yeah, that's a concern, but however, even with that, it's easily gone a whole day for me of class. That's like the whole morning, so that's perfect. Another app I use a lot is Notes. What I use Notes for mainly is scanning documents. So I'm gonna do a live demo. This was a feature that was introduced with iOS 11 and it's pretty great. So for example, here I have a document, you see it's written on a sheet of paper, and I have to take the keyboard out because of course the camera doesn't work. And here I can tap the plus icon and type scan document and just point at it, and as you can see it took automatically a picture and scanned the document, and that's great. Now with all this I can tap OK, I can tap save, and I can actually, for example, drag and drop this into Notability and in a note. So in a note I have created here, and I can like take notes here and say, for example, this is important or that is important, or even remove this. So that's pretty great in my opinion. Also similar to this system, what I do a lot is, for example, I have all the exercise sheets that are placed here in my university's website. So yeah, I can screenshot that. I might even have one here. So as you can see, I have this one here, so I can edit, actually cut here and select, for example, exercise 5, screenshot, take OK, and then drag and go to here and drop, and here I can resize it, and I can start doing the exercise with the header in front, so I have all the data that I need and I know exactly what I need to do. Also, as an engineering student, I need a calculator, and I mostly use typical scientific calculator because I'm used to that one, but I have this one. This one, what I like about it is that you can write it with the Apple Pencil. So if I type like 3 squared plus 5.1, it will automatically recognize my writing and give me the solution. So that's actually awesome. You also have a history here of all the calculations you've made, which is pretty great. However, it's sometimes a pain, actually, I'm not gonna lie, because, for example, I normally write commas, decimal commas like this, and it won't recognize it. So you have to specifically type with the dot, and I don't like that. So yeah, that's why most of the time I use my regular calculator, and that's it. Also, a great feature that iOS 11 brought was files. With files I can have every single thing that I use here. For example, this is my latest semester, so I have a few books here, important books for the subject, or some stuff I have to make. And if I go to another subject, well, actually that's the same. If I go to another subject, I have, actually these are scans of exercises, that's sheets of paper the teacher gives us to try to make the exercises, so I scan them with the Notes app and save them here. Also important as a university student, no matter what you study, are Excel, Word and PowerPoint. I personally don't use PowerPoint that much, but I do use Word a lot and Excel. So here I can, of course, edit documents, create new ones, and a lot of things. And that's where the smart keyboard comes handy, because I can have everything I want here and type easily without actually needing to take up screen space, and it's always more comfortable to have a physical keyboard than a virtual one. And of course, for most of the tasks, it's actually more comfortable to like write, especially I study engineering, so most of the time the notes I have to take from class are formula and equations and all that, and that's quite hard to type in from the keyboard. So that's where this Apple Pencil comes in. So the great thing of the Apple Pencil is the battery. The battery lasts a lot, and it gets charged pretty fast. So here, as you can see the battery that's left in the today view. It's 100%, I just loaded it. And then I normally have to charge it when I'm at the university, like once every 2 days. So, and just to be safe, I can even go 3 days without charging it. And I normally use the adapter to charge it and plug it into the wall, but sometimes it's handy to do this, though I have to say I've done it like 5 times in a whole year. And the great thing about this is that it loads way faster, and 15 seconds of charging it like this will give you 30 seconds of battery time. So that's perfect, and it's especially handy if you're in class and you run out of battery. So this was mainly everything I wanted to show you. If you stuck around for this long, thank you very much. And yeah, overall I really love having everything on the iPad, because it's a way to have everything on the go. If, for example, someday you have some free time at university and want to study a subject, you don't have to be like, did I bring the notes of that subject? No, because you have them there in the iPad, so there's no problem with that. Also, as I said, I'm very perfectionist and I like to have my notes very well, and Notability is just perfect for that, because it offers so many possibilities with colors, with audio, with pretty much everything. So yeah, this has been my opinion. If you have any questions, please leave them down below as usual, and I will do my best to answer. Also, thank you very much for watching, thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe for more content down below, as more content is coming every week. Also, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram to have an influence over the videos that I post, and yeah, stay up to date with everything that I'm up to. And yeah, thank you very much for watching once again, and see you in the next one. Bye!